Hello guys and welcome back. So today we are taking a break, well I'm taking a break from working in Nether. You haven't really seen much of that. And we're going to start working on a harbour down here over by the two towers we built that last other time. If that made any sense. So off camera I've done some terraforming, just making that sort of bit there because it stopped like where it's, you can see where it's 1 deep was where it used to be roughly. And I knocked a bit back here. I just need to finish a little bit terraforming around here, just making the edges a little bit smooth where it joins the land, I guess. Well, where the hills and stuff are. And so yeah, and I laid down this little layer here and these walls because I didn't really want to do that on camera because it's just a hell of a lot of digging and replacing of blocks. So at the minute, this is what it looks like from sea. Now this isn't going to be a huge port. The really big one's going to be on the other side of by where my base currently is in the cliffs. What's that? Anyway, so yeah, that's where the main one's going to be because it's a lot nicer shape. It's a much bigger area and it'll be easy to work with. And also this is going to be over here. Just up this hill bit here is where I'm going to build the mining town. So it's basically the purpose of this little dock here is the transfer of like the stone and the other resources such as coal out and away from it's a sea pig. Some sea cows. I just find that funny. Don't know why. But yeah, basically the purpose of this place can be the transport of those sort of raw materials out of the mine further around the coast and stuff to the other towns and cities I'll later build. Because that's basically what we're doing here is, well, what I'm doing here is turning this place into a huge, giant, medieval sort of kingdom sort of thing, I guess. Still not sure what I'm going to do about that giant sky circle. I don't really want to tear it down, but not sure I'm going to make it fit in with the change to the building plans, I guess. Let me just chuck some of this stuff away. There you go, grab that out, and I'll turn about half a stack into, that'll be enough. Go. That's 2 stacks of oak, righto. So I'm probably going to speed some of these little bits up. Not sure how much of it I'll speed up. I'll probably stop and do some talking when I'm building the houses, just explaining what I'm doing, because that's something I haven't really done yet. Most of the time it's just sped up footage, but anyway. So yeah, I'm going to speed up this little bit of laying out some more of the docking area along the side, and I should probably grab some stone. And I will come back later and punch holes in the wall and replace it with mossy stone and cracked stone brick and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to build the wharves, and I will be back shortly. that's the docks done. So the wooden docks there, and they're more for fishing boats, because even though this is meant to be a sort of quarry port, there would still be fishing boats going in and out, especially since it gives such good access to the ocean on this side. And so yeah, because they don't need as heavy as stuff, but the heavy duty stone area would be for like the stock that we transported out. So yeah, I might add in one more of those docks, stone docks there, I think. Other than that, it should be fine. Just put some tethering poles down. That's why I made those extra fences when I only really needed a couple more. And on this side here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go and, well, you probably use TNT for this, but I'll blow a huge chunk of, I'll blow up a whole line of it. Then I was moving my hand to point, but you can't see that, so feeling rather foolish. But anyway, see, I'm going to create sort of another river that winds all the way through between the two mountains there and opens out over there, just so that these two sides of the island are sort of connected, well, the two sides of the sea are connected quite nicely, because I think it's like a really wet, well, it's a really long way around the outside, so it makes sense just to blast a hole straight through the middle. But anyway, now onto the more building bit, I guess. So, not sure what I'm really going to put here. I know I want to turn, this cave's actually pretty cool. I'll just give you a quick look now. But what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to sort of wall up here, and on this side, and then smooth it out, and replace it with one. This will be like a big storage area, because it's a natural cave, and sort of make it look kind of rough, and have that as a storage area for goods. I have some barrels in there, and maybe a couple of piles of rock and coal and stuff. And out here, I don't actually think I brought materials with me, which is silly of me, but I didn't bring any wool. I'm going to make some stands, just sort of up along the sides here, so they'd be the fishermen selling. Actually, maybe down on this tier here, around here, and there on that flat bit there, I'll have a couple of stands. And then up here, I'll have a customs house, I think, and a couple of little houses floated around for the people that sort of live and work here. And we're not going to do all this today. I'm probably just going to do some little bits and pieces, like laying out some wood and such, to give it a look like there's stock or whatever, the stuff that's being transported and shipped in, unloaded and loaded onto the ships and stuff like that, and maybe make a boat. These are all pretty much, most of the boats I make around here will probably be barges, because they can be transporting large amounts of heavy materials around the coast, so that's probably the most likely boat that would appear. So maybe make one of those. Anyway, I'm just going to start doing some little bits and pieces, like laying the area out, and I will be back shortly, and then we'll work on something else around here. Back in a moment. So guys, this is what I've done so far. So since last time I've put in a boat with some logs in it. I'll go take a close look at that in a moment. And then I've just whacked up some piles of random stuff that might be shipped out from this sort of port. And yeah, so basically after I've shown you this little bargey boat thing, I'm probably going to yeah, I'm gonna call it an episode, and then next time we will work on some little stalls and maybe a couple of fishing boats, if we can figure out how I want to do those. See it into the wall. So yeah, basically it's just a really small, shallow boat. It's only like 2 blocks with one above water, and then it's just a whole lot of upside down stairs basically in that shape with a solid block in the middle there, and then at the front I've sort of just made it stick out one block so it just looks like it's got more of a point to it, and at the back it's just a flat solid line. So yeah, it's about it. I need to put some sort of fastenings on this, so like, I'll probably fetch some rails back with me next time I go back to my base. And yeah, and oh yeah, I just walled up this area over here, the storage room, so we've got some coal here and some wood, and I'm gonna go fetch some other bits and pieces and just chuck them in there. And yeah, pretty simple. I just stuck a wall on one side, on the other side, and the wall there, just filled in the gaps. May put some, I'll probably get some, probably get some dark wood logs and just put some beams across the top and see how that looks as well. But yeah, that's all for next episode, guys. So I will, no, I will see you next time. Bye.